the number one reason that you are not where you should be today, and I've had to look in the mirror, trust me, and I've had to say this to myself and question myself and say, Shon, listen, because I have a lot of conversations with myself. And I say, and I come up with a lot of solutions, by the way, when I'm talking to myself. And I say, Shon, listen, you're not where you're supposed to be. And I had this conversation a few years ago. I said, you're not where you're supposed to be because of you. What are you doing wrong that's keeping you in this position? And sometimes, what are you doing right that's keeping you in this position? Because a lot of you're doing things that are right, that are good, but you're still stuck because it's not where you're supposed to be, right? And so you've got to play a bigger game because you have a bigger purpose. But for most of you, you do the right thing, and the right thing kills your dream, kills the life that you desire to live the most. I was doing the right thing. I'll prove it to you. I was doing the right thing. I had a baby when I was very young. When I was in high school, I had my daughter Shania. I was working hard. I enrolled for college, ended up going for a week, but I was working hard. I had 2 jobs, so I would go to school, come home. This is when I first had my baby. I would go to school, come home, go to work, do 2 part-time jobs. Then after I graduated high school, I had to postpone college and stuff like that. And I was working jobs. I had a place of my own, right? I was probably like 19. I had my own place, had my own beat-up cash vehicle. And I was doing all the right things according to everybody else. I was doing all the right things. I was taking care of my responsibilities. I was being a man. I was beating my chest. I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. I was keeping roof over the head and food over the table. And all those things are good, don't get me wrong. But because I was playing by the rules, I got addicted to playing by the rules. And I got addicted to just putting food on the table, putting a roof over the head, having a car that's decent enough to drive. It even affected my vocabulary. Next thing you know, my vocabulary became, hey, I just want to make enough to get by. Hey, I just want to be comfortable. Hey, as long as we got food, we got something. Or I'd start comparing myself to those who don't have anything to make myself feel better. And I was doing it like, this was happening in my subconscious. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was just, hey, Shon, you don't have a whole lot. I know, man, but we're thankful for what we got because there's some people who don't have anything. And listen, there are lots of people who don't have anything. I was just recently watching a video, and it kills me the way people suffer and someone throws a camera in that person's face while they're at their lowest. Blows me away. What an insult. They're already in enough pain. You want to show the world how sad it is. So this was a lady, and she was trying to, because Trump just took office, and she was trying to get through the application process or something. Do it the right way to get into the country. And she, I think it's not just her, so many, but they missed the deadline, and she was heartbroken, and my heart goes out to her because I know that 99% of the people that want to get into this country for the right reasons. But I also know that it's illegal to come illegally, right? It's against the law to do that, so I do not encourage that, right? But I could sense the heartbreak. By the way, for all of you who are always talking bad about this country, this is the greatest country in the world. We're blessed. You have no idea how blessed you are to wake up and be a citizen of this country. So I don't care how you feel about the country. You need to thank the Lord that you were born here. I do. I know everybody, there's some born rich, some born poor. I got it. I know. But the fact that you were born here is one of the greatest gifts you can ever open every morning. Thank God for that. Now, we're not God's chosen country. We know Israel is that country. But God has blessed us beyond measure, right? And if you voted for the wrong candidate this year, I forgive you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. And I don't care how you feel about me. I told you. My circle's 3, 4, 5 friends. That's all I need. I don't need you. I don't need everybody. I don't care. I don't care how you feel. I'm here to take care of my family. Do what's best for them. So let me get off that. You know how I go. So let me get off that rabbit's tail. And so, but a lot of you've been playing small. You've been playing small. You got to think bigger. You're playing small when you're playing it safe. I played it safe, which meant I played it small. I was just looking for just enough. I only wanted to get by. If I was comfortable, I had what I needed. That's all I needed. Not understanding that comfort is never going to build wealth for my family. Comfort is never going to set my family free so that I can spend time with them and they don't have to sell it at a job. When you start to get that, when you start to understand how important time is, how important freedom is, you would be willing to give up any amount of money to get your time. I'm telling you. I always use this example. I go back to it a lot, but it's true. Steve Jobs died, I want to say 2012, a billionaire. Yes, with a B, a billionaire. But how much of that money do you think Steve Jobs would have given up just to have one more day with his family before he died? You gosh darn right. Every single dollar. Proving to you that you can put no dollar amount. He would have given up your money too, because I would and you would. Right? So you cannot put a price on the dollar. A price on your time. And the sooner we understand that, the better our lives are going to be. There's nothing wrong with having a job. Listen to me. There is none, because I want to be clear. I don't want anybody misconstruing what I'm saying. By the way, if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Smash subscribe, smash thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, I just want to teach you how to make money without having to go to work. That's all I want to do. I do share some educational things with you. I'll teach sometimes, and I'll talk about the Lord sometimes, but I also want to teach you how to use your phone to make money, because our phones are like walking around with supercomputers in our pockets, and we use them for all kinds of stupidity, including putting them in the face of people that are suffering, family members that are mourning, ladies or families who couldn't get their kids out of another country into a better opportunity. How would you feel if that door was closed on you? And would you want somebody to stick a camera in your face? No. But that's what we do with cameras. We do stupid things with cameras. We take pictures of food that we're about to eat and digest. That's the stuff we do. Now, if you do it, I'm just saying. But look, that's the stuff we do. We could be using these phones to change our lives. Supercomputers in your pockets. Change your life. Make you a millionaire. So for some people, it's made them billionaires, for the social media giants. But even if it makes you, it doesn't have to make you a billion. It doesn't have to make you a million. Even if it makes you $100,000 a year, that's still pretty good using your phone. Right? And so my goal is to teach 10,000 people how to build a business, a smart business from their phone. That's my goal. Smartphone, smart business. Make money without doing the work. Start a middleman business. You see the logo right here. Start a middleman business. Making money without doing the work. That's the slogan. Right? Well, Sean, you can't have a business that makes money without you doing any work. Go tell that to Uber. Go tell that to Airbnb. Go tell that to Facebook. Go tell that to Instagram. Go tell it to Google. Go tell it to Fiverr, Grubhub, Lyft, DoorDash, on and on and on. All of these companies make money without having to do the actual work that you think they do. Uber is a what? You would say Uber's a transportation company. They drive people around. Really? Have they ever driven you around? Well, no. Have they ever picked you up or dropped you off? Well, no. Then Uber's not doing the driving? No. Well, who's doing the driving? You just told me it was a transportation company. Well, I'm doing the driving, and this guy's doing the driving, and she's doing the driving. Exactly. They don't do what you think they do. Airbnb. What does Airbnb do? Oh, they rent out homes. Oh, they own all of these houses? No, they don't own any of them. But they rent out? Yeah. Wow. And they make money by renting out other people's houses? Yeah. Wow. So Uber doesn't drive anybody around, and Airbnb doesn't own any of these homes? DoorDash doesn't own any of these stores? Fiverr doesn't own any of these skills? Guys, the sooner you wake up and understand that making money is about not doing the work. In fact, I guarantee that those who work the hardest are the ones who are struggling the most financially in this world. Those who come home tired, beaten up, worn out, bodies hurting. I've done it. Want to get in the tub, just take a long tub bath and soak and get in the bed. Listen, those are the people who are struggling financially. It doesn't mean they're poor, right? But that's where you're going to find the struggle class. That's where you're going to find the working poor, right? The higher elevation you get the implementers, those who do all the hard work, make the least amount of money. You go to a hotel, who's getting paid the most? The hotel owner. Do you ever see them? No. Who's getting paid the second most? The hotel's manager. Do you ever see them? Rarely. Who's getting paid the least? The hotel staff, the room service? Yes, they're all over this place cleaning every room. And you're telling me they make the least amount of money? Again, the harder you work, the less you make. I'm just telling you. That's why I share these things with you guys. I've done plant work. I've done hard work. I've done working in down in Louisiana in the hot summer sun, working in waste fields, wastelands. I've done it. Hard work. Wears you out. Go home, no money. Paycheck, get paid on Friday, broke on Friday night. Just the way it is. So I'm not telling you anything to beat you up. I'm telling you this to wake you up. That's all I'm trying to do is just wake up people. Wake up America. I know most of you are sleeping and you're going to sleep through this life. Right? And you're going to wake up in eternity finally and go, oh, I just wasted my whole life. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste my entire life. I don't want you to waste yours. So I do these videos to encourage you to look at things differently, to look in the mirror and go, am I where I want to be? And if not, what do I need to do to change that? Wake up and go, hey, look, I love this job. I appreciate everybody. You may or may not love your job. And look, I appreciate this job. I appreciate these paychecks. It helps me with the family. But I'm not going to trust that you guys are going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to trust that this job is going to be here 5 years from now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my future in my own hands. I'm going to start a business on the side. And then if and when that day comes where I no longer have this job, whether it's my decision or someone else's decision, I and my family are still going to be okay. Guess what? Because we saw this day coming, we anticipated it. You ever watch football games? It's the playoffs now. You ever watch games and teams blitz? They bring more than 4 guys. They bring an extra man. Sports people, you know, they bring an extra guy. And you're like, hey, this quarterback is killing the blitz. Every time you blitz him, he's beating you, he's burning you. And you're going like, well, how's he doing that? Oh, because he's anticipating what you're about to do. He's seeing the field. Drew Brees was really good at this. He would see the blitz coming, leave a guy unblocked just to change the play, and because he knew what was coming. He anticipated what was coming. I'm telling you to anticipate that probably, perhaps one day, you're not going to have that job. And so what do you need to do? You need to anticipate taking care of yourself in the future. Don't get caught like me or most Americans with emergency accounts or rainy day accounts, because it will rain. I promise you, if you manifest it, it will rain on your head. I'm telling you, it's going to rain on your head, Hoppo. Right? And so I need you to understand that if you have an account and you name it an emergency account or a rainy day account, it's going to rain. You're going to have an emergency. You're just manifesting it. I don't want that. You know what I call my savings account? An opportunity account. You know why? Because I want to manifest opportunity. I don't want emergency. I don't want rainy days. I don't like that. Sure, I know life's going to give it, but I ain't going to call for it. I ain't asking for it. Ask for what you want, right? And so my goal on this channel for this new year is to help 1,000 people start a business from their phone. Just 1,000. Because I want to do a lot of one-on-one coaching and training to make sure you get your business up and running and win. So just 1,000. That's it. I'm only gonna do 1,000 this year. So don't wait. Don't end up on the waiting list. If you want to learn how to start a middleman business from your phone, put the word middleman in the comments below. That's all you got to do. And I'm going to see you in the masterclass training, where I'm going to teach you what I've been doing since 2020. It's running a business from my phone. That's all I do. If I had to be at work, I would be at work now, but I don't. I get to come on here and share videos and say, hey, did you know that a job is not the only way that you can make money? What? Yes. Let me teach you another way that you can possibly use to make money. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Just learn how to make money when you're not at work. If you're sitting there and you're saying, Shon, hey, I don't trust this job. I'm not dependent on these jobs. These jobs are not safe, secure, or reliable. And I know that I need more money than what I'm making now because I'm tired of selling my life for a little bit of money. And if you have a phone and the willingness to do just a little bit of work, it's not hard work, but just a little bit of work, I can teach you how to be successful from your phone without leaving your house. If that's you, and I know it is, put the word middleman in the comments below right now. For everyone else, heed my warning. That day is coming where you're no longer going to have that paycheck. And you're going to be left in a position where you desperately need a paycheck or you no longer need a paycheck. And that's going to be contentious on what you do right now. Put the word middleman in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.